There are many different ways to solve a system of equations. Today, we're going to look specifically at using substitution to solve. First, you must solve one of your equations for one of the variables. You want to look for the easiest variable to isolate. In this example, there are multiple variables that would be fairly simple to solve for. I have chosen to solve for x in the third equation. Now that we have identified what x equals in terms of y and z, we are going to substitute that expression in place of x in our other two equations. By doing this, you are creating two equations that no longer have an x in them, but instead are in terms of y and z. This will give you two equations in two variables. You could think about it like narrowing your 3x3 system into a 2x2 system. At this point, I think it's helpful to rewrite the two equations that you are dealing with. You can solve the rest of this problem in whatever way you wish. However, if we stack our equations on top of one another, you'll notice that this example lends itself to elimination. We can eliminate our z's by combining equations. Using algebraic manipulation, we can see that y equals -1. Now, we must work our way back to the top to solve for our remaining variables. Take the value you found for y and put it back into one of your equations that's in terms of y and z. This will allow you to solve for z. You're almost there. Once you have z, you can take the values you found for y and z and plug them into one of your original equations to solve for x. Remember, you can use any of your equations to do this, but you should pick the equation that looks the easiest to solve. Want to know if your answers are correct? Just take the values you found for x, y, and z and plug them back into your original equations. You should end up with 3 true statements if you have found the correct values for all 3 variables. Want to learn more? Check out the Reduced Simply YouTube page.